So apparently when Just Dance 2025 releases, a lot of things have changed from what people expected it to be. One of the factors being, of course, the new start of the evolution that is now having a famous singer's song pack, in which from the team released for 2025, it's Ariana Grande specifically, in which she gets 4 maps plus 1 alt for 1 out of the 5 maps. But then this starts to open new opportunities from the Just Dance community all over the world and gives them their opportunities of what other famous singers could also have song packs. But honestly, 5 maps plus 1 alt isn't enough to share just by that standpoint. And I think there's a chance that other singers could get the same treatment too, but it's not going to be on the same format. Sometimes it could be 3 maps plus 3 alts, or 6 maps entirely, or 4 maps plus 2 alts. The possibilities are endless, but they only go from that limited restraint on that pointer. Because sure, they could also be official when it comes to the standard of, oh yes, there are some maps that will also be obtaining where they don't receive the remake or the ones that are purely exclusive, because also this gave introduction to song packs when we got the shop area that I asked specifically, but it didn't actually came true, and it only just showed up to advertise new song packs for people to display their libraries. But it turns out to just be a wasted cash grab for everyone to just purchase up 6 random songs that are no good using to add to the catalog on the base roster, only just to be existing for Just Dance Plus that's already existing, and not maps that aren't even on the catalog. That's one thing to point out specifically on. So today on this video, welcome, and I'm going to say my specific 8 or more specific singers that deserve song packs on the future, just like Ariana Grande. And it goes from the balance of between 5 maps plus 1 alt, 3 maps plus 3 alts, 6 maps entirely, or 4 maps plus 2 alts. It doesn't matter how it goes, but you'll just have to agree with me on these following singers that I think also deserve a song pack. Starting with one of the iconic Disney stars to solo singers, Olivia Rodrigo. Now, I'm not really a big fan of Olivia Rodrigo. I mean, sure, songs like Driver's License, Good For You, and Vampire are pretty good, but I don't expect her to appear in Just Dance for quite a long time afterwards, unless she comes up with a brand new cool song for 2025 and 2026 in the future. It may change afterwards in the process of what will come next. But anyways, the song pack for her will just contain 4 songs, in which contains 4 maps plus 2 alts. I'm not going to play them because due to copyright restrictions, so I'm just going to list them out. And they are Brutal, Get 'Em Back, Bad Idea Right, and Deja Vu. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and 1 out of the 2 songs would secretly end up getting the alt in the process. And you can check out all the 40 song packs that I created on YouTube on my channel, in which I forgot to recommend it to you guys from the start. Up next is the dark pop edgelord herself, Billie Eilish, and her reputation in Just Dance honestly is pretty successful still in the process, as we just got Lunch for 2025. But let's imagine if there was actually a song pack for her. What songs would they even be in the song pack? And which game would it even be? I don't even know. But it's still a bit too early, because there's already a good selection of songs right now. But in terms of her song pack, it will still be 4. I originally was going to do 5 by adding 1 song from her list, but unfortunately I didn't get the time to even think of updating or doing it, but maybe it will change in the process being. Anyways, the chosen 4 songs for Billie Eilish's song pack will contain the likes of Birds of a Feather, What Was I Made For, Lovely, and Everything I Wanted. Pretty easy and straightforward like the Olivia Rodrigo song pack, except it's a little more interesting, fascinating, and we get to see a comeback for Khaled as well. And as an honorable mention, I was even going to also maybe secretly add Bury a Friend as an honorable mention to the song pack, but I think otherwise. From a dark pop artist to to a much gray artist is Lady Gaga, in which, by all means, there's already 2 songs that already are being speculated for, like, the 3rd season of Just Dance 2025 edition and a base game of 2026. Those 2, of course, being in between of speculation between Die With A Smile and Disease, specifically. Now, for a song pack, it's still going to be in the same range of 4 songs with 4 maps and plus 2 alts. And those being The Shallows, The Cure, Edge of Glory, and Alejandro, specifically. Because even if I was to put those 2 extra songs in the game, it would still count as being part of a season or exclusive, or even just a part of the base game of an already existing title, per se. I don't know what else to go, but it's just what I already know particularly. And I know I didn't make a playlist on that specific song pack just yet, but who knows, I may update and add 10 more new song pack playlists on my YouTube channel in the process being. But hey, they could still be a part of the song pack anyway. Now, we actually have a really happy pop artist that is Kelly Clarkson. And honestly, there isn't that much song she has in Just Dance at all. She first appeared in 2016 with the Heartbeat song and came back for 2024 with Stronger, What Doesn't Kill You. And honestly, it's just sad. There's a few other good songs out there that she provides as well. But anyways, in terms of a song pack of her own, it's only just going to be 4 songs. Again, the 4 maps with 2 alts perspective. In fact, she doesn't have a single map that has an alt at all. But anyways, here are the 4 maps or songs specifically to provide her content. Anyways, and those are Underneath the Tree, I Don't Think About You, Since You've Been Gone, and Catch My Breath. And now, from solo artist to actually official group, and that being Blackpink. But this time there's a twist to this, and this is basically every single member of Blackpink as a solo artist getting this fused into one song pack all together in one set. Because it's clear to me that we're not going to get any more Blackpink songs later after Pink Venom. In fact, the last 2 Blackpink songs we'll ever get is probably Shut Down and As If It's Your Last. So clearly, this means that we'll soon eventually get future maps on the other Blackpink members with their solo songs, like for example. And this is how the song pack will be contained. Lisa will have Money and New Woman, Rose will have APT and On The Ground, Jennie will have Solo, and Jisoo will have Flower. Just so that it makes sense that 2 bigger members of Blackpink and 2 members only have 1. And no, there won't be any extreme or official choreography all because that's just too hard and too challenging. From a girl group to a boy band is One Direction. And for this one, considering that their last appearance was in 2016 with No Control, and then by 2017 they began to split apart. But unfortunately right now, there's some bad news. Liam Payne, one of the members of One Direction, died this year. So unfortunately, it's unfortunate that we may not even get another bunch of other returning One Direction songs in Just Dance at all. But hey, maybe this song pack could bring the band back to life into reunion, even though with the lack of Liam Payne. And don't worry, if this video gets like only a few likes, then I'll probably also do one with the One Direction solo career art song pack instead. But anyway, for this song pack in particular, it would only contain like 5 One Direction songs, considering there was like other songs left besides after One No Control. And they are Story of My Life, Night Changes, Perfect, Drag Me Down, and Live While We're Young. Considering there will also be one ult similar to the Ariana Grande Song pack with 5 maps and one of those songs getting an alternative. It probably would be extreme considering there's only a few maps of One Direction that only have it. Well, particularly one that is, and another or maybe a sweat version in a return or something. But hey, we could really use it. And don't worry, if this video gets only a few likes, then I will make a part 2 and it will feature One Direction solo artist song pack later on. And I already made playlists on both of them. This is the part where we begin to now cook with this one, Maroon 5. Considering that the fact that Payphone of all songs finally got into Just Dance 2025, and to those noticing, Maroon 5 has been having only 5 songs in Just Dance, which was a complete war crime in the Just Dance community. But with Payphone, it managed to break the curse, and it was also Wiz Khalifa's first ever appearance in the Just Dance franchise. What a surprise as well. Now, in order for them to return for the rest of time, we need a song pack dedicated to them. And honestly, there are 6 maps that I have ready, which of course, there being 6 songs to include for them. And they're very special, very into what Maroon 5 intended to them. And honestly, I think they should be called Maroon 6 at this point, because there's now 6 songs in the game. And honestly, these song picks are very wise and very selected that have to be in. In fact, there may be more in the future. I might even have to do a second part with more that is featured around. Now, because there's like so many Maroon 5 songs to select, I had to select 6 wisely, particularly. And those 6 being One More Night, Misery, Love Somebody, Animals, She Will Be Loved, and This Love. There were some honorable mentions that also exist, like Locked Away, Stereo Hearts, Beautiful Mistakes, Memories, Anger Like You, but those 6 particularly more likely suit the pack better in the best way possible. Also, there will be no alts at all. I feel like Shawn Mendes in Just Dance has to be one of the most underrated artists in all of Just Dance history, considering that he only has like 2 songs, which being 2 maps in general. And honestly, this song pack has to be deserved, because I think he deserves much better than this. And honestly, there is much more intentions to give him than just Senorita and Top of the World. And here, I've decided to pick 6 songs straight that are perfect for his song pack. And they are Stitches, Treat You Better, In My Blood, If I Can't Have You, I Know What You Did Last Summer, There's Nothing Holding Me Back. All of these make good intentions for the song pack to work perfectly well. When Sam Smith finally came into Just Dance in 2024, we got I'm Not Here to Make Friends, and this was his first ever debut in the entirety of the franchise. And let's be honest, I think he deserves a lot more than just one. And it was because it was the newest recent song that he just made. There's a lot more songs that he could make for the future of the franchise. And it's unfortunate that we never got a new song added to the 2025 song list. But I think there's still hope for a song pack to make in the happening of what's going. But anyways, there will only be 6 maps, 6 songs, no alts. Although there is a bit of a disadvantaged state when it comes to 2 songs that feature Sam Smith and not is owned by it. And those being, of course, which we'll get into later. Anyways, the song pack will contain 6 songs, and they are Stay With Me, I'm Not the Only One, Too Good at Goodbyes, How Do You Sleep, La La La, and Latch. Now, the biggest disadvantage here is that both La 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 and Latch feature Sam Smith, but Sam Smith himself did not make them. They were created by the legendary singers that are Disclosure and Naughty Boy specifically. I don't know if this will even count as part of a song pack, but it could still count because it still has Sam Smith in it. I wouldn't even say the same thing for Calvin Harris's Promises featuring Sam Smith in the Horizon. But it's an honorable mention to also point out in the process being. So, in other words, it could still work if done correctly. And last but not least is the one, the only Justin Bieber. Just kidding, it's Justin Timberlake. And this is a consideration considering, despite being the voice of Branch, he has only gotten the best startup ever since Just Dance 2021 with The Other Side, and continued with 2023 with Can't Stop the Feeling. But honestly, there's still a few more songs that, honestly, he does deserve this song pack after all. And there's a few songs that I think will work. Now, there won't be at least 1 or 2 alts maybe, but it may be temporary, there may be or may not be alt. But anyways, here are the 5 songs that will be in this song pack. And they are Cry Me a River, goes around, comes around, suit and tie, sexy bag, and mirrors. Not to mention that he's also one of the members of NSYNC, which I will also maybe make a future song pack on NSYNC too. But that's for part 2 if you want to put some lights on it, you know, just so you know. But yeah, all of these 5 songs specifically would really suit the song pack really well because they're truly fan favorites and they really show the vibration that is the 2000 songs after all, considering that they all are recycled 2010. And with that, you made it to the end of the video. Hope you guys really enjoyed my video of singers that deserve song packs for the rest of the Just Dance editions in the future. This video was truly an inspiration off of other iconic Just Dance YouTubers like Chio, Kelvin, Jader, and James Dominic the Just Dancer, just to name a few. And honestly, if Just Ghost BR does not want to do a video on that specific topic, then fine, I'll do it myself. I think ever since Ariana Grande Song Pack exists in Just Dance 2025 edition, this basically opens lots of opportunities for people to come up with the most creative song packs they could come up for the future games, whether after the seasons of the specific existing game. So anyways, hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and please remember to like, comment, subscribe, maybe reach the notification bells as well, and maybe, hopefully, if we get to like a certain amount of likes or in a certain amount of views on this video, I will probably make a sequel on this video, on this song pack as well. If you just make sure to do so, make sure you share it and follow my TikTok and Discord and all that, in which, by the way, I was hacked the second account, but I managed to create a new one for the third one. So I might put that in the description of this video in case if you want to DM me or anything else new. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.